Are you ready? Let's go!
Don't you sometimes just want to talk about everything? You know, there's days when you can just talk about anything. Need to sit back and chat about nothing at all? Nothing but Julie, coming at you with fun and creative topics and interviews.
Did you hear Julie's podcast? She's got the greatest topics.
Come join the chat about everything, anything, and nothing. So unwind and tune in to Nothing But Julie. Great topics and cool interviews with some pretty awesome people. And now, without further delay, here's Nothing But Julie.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening to those of you that are listening, and happy Monday. Thank you for joining me on this Monday mission. Today, I just need to tell you about daylight savings time and how much it sucks. I really wish that the state of Florida would finally adopt a law where we don't have to change the time, especially when you turn the clocks ahead an hour. That one is really hard, not just for me, but for my dogs, for all other animals. You're literally getting up early. You're going to bed early. You're eating early. The dogs are eating earlier. You have to change their schedule, this, that, and the other thing. And you're completely messed up for like a week, if not longer. And you're more tired, and it just totally messes up everything in your body. It's like going on vacation, right? And it being a different time somewhere else. And because we still change the time here in Florida, many other states don't. And so you go from a 2-hour time change to a 3-hour time change, and vice versa. So anyway, I guess my Monday mission for today is learning how to adapt a little bit better to this time change. I've never really learned how to do it, but I don't know if there really is any way to adapt to it except for just possibly going to bed a little bit earlier or a little bit later, or trying to figure things out maybe a week before so you're not so messed up. I do like the fact that it is a little bit lighter out. That it's lighter out a little bit longer. And the whole point of the daylight savings time is to save on electricity. So it's lighter longer. That was the whole point of it. But I just don't think it's extremely necessary for 1 hour. If you're going to change the time and you're going to go ahead 1 hour, then just leave it like that. There's really no reason to turn it back when it's just for a few months. I mean, relatively speaking, when we turn the clocks back, it's just for a few months versus when we turn the clocks ahead, it's for much longer. So I think with anything, it's just a matter of learning how to adapt to it and finding out the best way for you and what it can do. But daylight savings time really can mess you up big time. And either you do something a week before, or and you slowly start to adapt then, or you just deal with it as best you can. For me, I think my Monday mission is not just about the time, but learning to adapt. And the best way to adapt with things, rather than, getting upset or being angry or complaining, maybe the best case scenario is with certain things, just dealing with them from the get-go and not having to complain or, find fault with it all the time. There's that serenity prayer, God help me for the things I cannot change and all that. The rest of it, I don't remember the whole thing. Basically, things that are out of our control are those things that we need to learn to just deal with on a daily basis, right? It definitely makes it a lot easier. And now that we're in it, It's just, what can you do? Well, let's say I normally go to bed at 10 o'clock. It's now 11. So, what's the best scenario? Well, don't go to bed later, or don't go to bed much earlier. If I normally go to bed at 10, maybe I'll get into bed at 9:30. But I walk dogs, and I have to walk them sometimes late, so I'm kind of screwed. Then I have to get up early the next day. So I think that the best thing you can do, if you can, is maybe to take a little nap during the day, and just let your body adjust as best it can. But again, it's all about adjusting and trying not to overdo it when there are things definitely out of our control. So Monday mission for me for this week is trying to adapt without complaining and try and just deal with it as best I can. I will not be able to take any naps because I have dogs the whole week. So guess what? My body's going to be completely messed up. And then at some point it will adjust. So Monday mission, people, learn to adjust, not complain. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Good luck. Have a great week.